Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we got even more official season 2 reveals for Warzone and Modern Warfare 3. We actually got a multiplayer trailer detailing a lot of the multiplayer based content for the season 2 update. We got some teasers for some Warzone features coming in season and even more content details to go through as well. We're starting first though with the brand new season 2 multiplayer launch trailer. So this does actually reveal a lot of things, especially if you pay close attention to what's going on across the entire trailer, like not just the featured stuff that they're talking about, but what's happening in the background as well. So we're gonna go through this. Unfortunately, no audio just in case of any copyright music here. Right away though, the trailer starts and you do see the brand new battle pass operator skin for Ghost that's got like this topographic sort of glowing runes on him. It's honestly a pretty clean looking skin, I can't lie. You can see they're playing on Skid Row, and we'll focus a little bit more on why that's important in just a moment, but it's the typical cinematics. We've got Ghost in the epic outfit and everything. Initially, we get our first look at a brand new 6v6 map known as Stash House. So takes place in a kind of, nice upkept neighborhood here, except these folks are not probably abiding by the HOA laws, if I had to guess, considering they're being raided. It seems like you got the interior of the house being shown off. Very, very subtle here, but you do see a dog execution, which we talked about in some leaks previously, and right here, Lastwell as an operator. So a couple of different leaks all coming to fruition here. Lastwell as an operator, we've talked about different dog executions becoming available probably through a bundle or maybe even the battle pass at some point. We've got those now directly confirmed through the trailer. Then as we continue on, we get some other looks at some other maps. We got Vista as a 6v6. This kind of reminds me of the one map from BO3. I want to say it was called Combine, but I'm probably completely wrong on that. It had like the wall rides on each side, or the wall ledges that you could run across on each side. But this looks like a nice small map. It's vibrant. Seems pretty lanes, middle lane there, the right lane, and then the left lane. So more of a standard map, but I like the overall environment and look here. Nice and bright, vibrant. We get some more operator skins. We get a look at someone who is, I guess, doing some hip fire challenges maybe for their LMG, right? With some new camos and looks there. And then we also get Departures, which is another new 6v6 map. Kind of reminds me of Train from Black Ops 2, where it seems to be taking place at like a train station or a shuttle station of some kind. So you'll have inside and outside to fight with here. And then we also get a new war mode, Operation Tin Man War. And you'll notice that this appears to take place on Observatory from Modern Warfare 3, then also what is the tallest skyscraper on Urzikstan in the Warzone and Zombies map. Obviously, that's what this general area almost looks like here with like the different crates and whatnot. And we get that center area here, obviously, with like the bridge. It can actually drop down. So playing war on this, depending on how much of this building is actually accessible, could be really interesting. Usually, war is a bit more linear. From start point A, you go across the map to start point B. This could be a situation where it's actually elevation based. Maybe you start at the bottom of the skyscraper, use the elevators, the zip lines, and the stairs to go up top, and it sort of plays out like that. That could be a really cool way to sort of play this and navigate that. We also get a teaser for Hordepoint, which is Hardpoint, but zombies. So we've seen this a couple times in the past. World War II most notably had it, and it was a really cool mode back then. But this actually is going to be its own specific LTM that changes things pretty drastically. So you can see when we start to look at the gameplay of these maps, this is a state here, a little bit different. There's going to be different parts of broken down buildings and things that are added to this just for the Hardpoint mode with design elements and looks of each map. You can see that obviously within Terminal here, it looks a tad bit different. There's things flying in the sky that could also just be a swarm streak. This is Skid Row, where it's been overgrown and sort of all this shrubbery and stuff has sort of appeared in the background. You can also see general gameplay. Rick and Michonne also being confirmed. There was a trailer that actually dropped yesterday after we talked about Rick being teased in the overall art there that actually featured Michonne as well. So we've got our 2 confirmed operators throughout the Walking Dead event. There's also going to be a new camo and probably some other awards for it as well. So Rick and Michonne are officially confirmed for season 2 here, but you can see Skid Row's got a lot of grass. It seems like a little bit more than normal appearing across the map there. We also see Overrun. The terminal plane has all this sort of hives and whatnot on it, whatever you want to refer to them as. So that's being shown there as well. So all the maps that are going to be available, it seems like in the Hordepoint Mosh Pit or the Hordepoint LTM, are going to be changed aesthetically to actually fit the mode a little bit more. So that's kind of a cool update. It's a different mode, and also the maps are going to look and feel a little bit different because of that. So neat to see there. Then we get more standard gameplay, all the epic cinematics of VTOLs and streaks and all sorts of stuff like that. different executions, and then all the usual stuff, Call of Duty pre-order now, yada yada yada. So that is our basic multiplayer trailer. Like I said, though, we also got a couple of other reveals as well. And by the way, as we're going through all the season 2 reveals here today, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here. So if you want to guarantee you're always up to date, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. It is always seriously appreciated. So this trailer, as mentioned, is more of like a Walking Dead themed trailer, but it does confirm Rick Grimes and Michonne debuting in season 2, obviously, and it shows us a little bit of gameplay on Fortune's Keep, where we have some rundown buildings. Also shows us some Urzik stands. So if you haven't seen, Fortune's Keep is coming back, but it's not one-to-one. It's got map updates, and so different parts of the map that we know are now going to be destroyed. There was an earthquake or something happened. I'm sure there will be some lore that shows the map a little bit more destroyed here, so parts of it are not going to play the same as they did back during Warzone 1 when we had Fortune's Keep available there. You can see like the castles there, different lighthouse elements, and then of course there's Urzik stand featured here and there as well. But Rick and Michonne officially confirmed, and then also some other sneak peeks at Fortune's Keep. Then the last little teaser that we got here is directly from Raven. They say, looking forward to Fortune's Keep in season 2 at High Moon Studios. An old strategic friend will be making its return later on in the season. And we get this image here, which again shows us Fortune's Keep updated. There's now a huge crack through the middle of this bell tower building here. So again, the entire map, while it is still Fortune's Keep at its core, it's going to be not one-to-one. There's going to be newly updated POIs and different elements that change the gameplay up, but the main focus here is this little guy, the PDS, the personal decontamination station, or the deployable decontamination station, whatever you want to refer to it as. These were supposed to come back in Warzone 2. You may recall that like season 2 or season 3 of Warzone 2, they said, hey, the PDS, they're coming back. The decontamination stations, they're coming back. They never came back. They just, 3 seasons went by. We saw updates, we saw features, we saw all sorts of stuff. They just never added them to the game. They just straight up lied about it and never acknowledged it ever again. So it's actually coming back this time. They do say it's coming later on in the season, so it appears like this will be an in-season update, maybe season 2 reloaded, or perhaps just a random weekly update when they decide to add in a new feature. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a launch update, so just keep that in mind. But it is going to be coming back as a new feature. They don't unfortunately specify if this is going to be a thing only on like Fortune's Keep, or if it's going to be a universal piece of equipment. I imagine it'll probably be available on Urzikstan, on Vondel, on Fortune's Keep, on Rebirth when it eventually drops later on this year as well. But cool little confirmation there that that's going to be returning as well. We should be seeing some more season 2 reveals later on this week. We should see a full-on breakdown and blog post of all the content. An official roadmap should be coming as well. So once that stuff does release, you guys know I'll have you covered with those details right as they happen. So stick it here for that, alongside everything else going on in COD, by hitting that subscribe button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop a like on it on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.